Hi guys, Athena's here and I'm doing your weekly reading for April 26th through May 2nd. Oh my gosh, we are entering May, which is amazing. Look how fast that springtime is going. We are out of Aries season. We're moving into Taurus season. And that's fine because some of us need a bit of a rest and some good food and just around the people you like. But if Aries season, we didn't kind of come together and do those things, you're going to be feeling the aftermath of that. That was your time to be active and set up things for yourself. And we're going to see what's being offered to us now. So definitely when, these cards come up and say, make a move, do the action, you know what I mean? And you don't do it, then we'll see what we get from here. Because the energy is going to slow down a little bit. And for a lot of us, we need a rest from it. We need a mental rest from a lot of it. And take care of the body. Take care of each other. So let's see, let me do a quick prayer for you. All light and love. And only light and love come into this reading, and only the truth come into this reading. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Oh my God, this one keeps popping out. Oh, okay. Buffalo. Snake. Bat. Oh my God, this is intense. Unbelievable. Okay. We'll just take these three for right now. So our past was the buffalo, prayer, abundance, gratitude, okay? Gratitude for each other. Gratitude that you're here to do something amazing, right? You were chosen to do something amazing here. And it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but we were chosen to hold this space, okay? My last reading talked about that frustration, like holding the space, okay? And prayer and abundance. I'm safe. I'm okay. The universe is on my side. I am seen. I am seen for the work I'm doing. Doesn't feel like it, but I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to have some gratitude. You know, with the buffalo and the native people, it's so important. Like, you would never just hunt buffalo just whenever. There is a season to do that. There is timing with this. There is abundance that we are grateful for, that it was a time for us to have something. It came for us. Did you take advantage of that? Did you move yourself forward with that, okay? And then to pray and be abundant. I mean, we're kind of ungrateful and we want things to like come immediately, and we're not very patient. We've had cards come up in the past to be patient. So, abundant, gratitude, okay? The universe is here for you, okay? God is here for you to bring you to this point. Snake, transmutation, transforming, okay? Now, transforming, that's more the butterfly and the chrysalis. This is much deeper. We have a Scorpio full moon coming. Interesting. This is our present. This is a Scorpionic card. We are totally like, you're going to transmute, change your perception. You're gonna, your life, the way you thought it was gonna go, complete change in trajectory. You have to like give this up to spirit. You have to be okay with this to move forward. I mean, I think that things are going to change. And even though things seem pretty slick and pretty mellow right now, don't be tricked by that. This is a time for you to rest, reconvene, get together with the people that are of like minds. You have to transfer this information. They say transmute, and everyone's like, I don't know what that means. Transfer might be a better way to explain it to you. Energy comes in your way. You're so powerful with all your chakras and how you hold space that you can transfer this energy into something positive. Change your perspective. Change how you look at things. Change how you operate. This is intense, though. This is asking us everything you ever learned as a child, or this is the way the world works. You're being asked to transfer that energy into something positive, into the phoenix. Like we've been burned down to the ashes, and now it's time to rise. Rise. Come and rise, okay? You've gotten, I think, enough information. You know, like life is, this isn't kindergarten anymore. We were asked to grow up. We're not being babysat on this planet. You got to see a whole lot, and a lot to be grateful for that was offered to you. And now, whatever you're left with, you are going to transfer that into something positive for yourself. And this means relationships, family, jobs, your money, your whole existence that you were told that you're here to do. You're going to transmute that. You're going to transfer that energy into something that is much better for you. Not what's being told that's going to be better for you. What you inherently know that's better for you. This is a powerful card. This is getting you to a place of mastery. More mastery. The lessons just keep coming. I'm sorry, I can't tell you that like we're at the finish line, because the future is the bat. The rebirth. The rebirth. How are we rebirthing our situation? This card, any of you who have given birth as a mother or whatever, understand like that pushing, that struggle to like get something, this new life into the world. And if you don't, if you struggle, and any mom who has given birth, if you struggle too much, breech birth, the opposite way. Now we need a C-section. It's not coming naturally. It's not coming easy, right? So this is coming your way to rebirth your whole life, your whole identity, your whole existence, your whole way of being here. It could seem very scary. These are intense cards. I mean, prayer in abundance for anything that's offered to you. If you are in a safe place, you have food to eat, you are okay, you have a friend, or you watch a video and they are reaching out to you, because sometimes that's friends, right? Now it's time to be grateful. It's time to be grateful, because here come the heavy lessons. Here comes the heavy. We have to shift everything that we're doing consciously, group-wise. The whole consciousness has to shift, or we're in big trouble. Because we have to rebirth the new way of doing things, the new world, the way we want to be successful, the way we want to be feeling humanity again, okay? is going to rely on how well you're an alchemist, how well you can transfer that energy into something else. Change lead into gold. Change coal into a diamond. Grinding it down. I mean, dark night of the soul. Face yourself. Face yourself. I wish this was getting easy, but it's not. I mean, there's resistance. This card showed up a lot in a resistance working against us. It's going to keep coming in your face. Do it. Do it. Because we're rebirthing something. And this card is magic. If you've come through all of this, like transitioning yourself, to be able to flip it into something, a birth, a new baby. What is your baby? Is your baby a new way of living, the new world, new way of conducting business, new people? Rebirth yourself. It's like you're coming out of the womb. Make sure it's not an upside down, breech birth where you're struggling. You could die in the birth canal. Use all your energy. Come out. Correct. Come out. Face first. Facing the world. This is what's coming for us in our future. The lessons that we just learned. Fox. Camouflage. We camouflaged ourselves. We stayed hidden, blended into the scene, and also pay attention to what's been camouflaged from you. It's the agenda, and it just kind of seamlessly goes along with all the other agendas that have been given to you for your reality. This card is very good. It moves through the forest and blends in. And you may have to blend in and get what you need from the forest and not be seen. And not be seen. Like, don't notice me. I'm just going to get what I need out of this 3D bullshit and then I'm out. In, out. Okay? Get what I need from my banking situation, then out. Get what I need from this job, and then out. This family situation, and then out, okay? The lessons that we just learned, swan grace, okay? So hopefully that we have learned to stay graceful, to stay grateful in our prayer, abundance, right? That the universe offers unlimited possibilities. And we stayed in our grace. We stayed open to those possibilities. We said, I'll go into the dark void. I'll accept whatever is coming my way because I trust in this abundance. I trust in the universe. Let's see. Let's see how it all plays out. If you were expecting the old ways to reward you, they are not. Okay? If anything, you need to stay kind of on the periphery and on the outside of that. Get what you need. Camouflage, like I'm in camo gear. Really, I'm in camo gear to go in and deal with my banking, my 3D bullshit, and then I'm out. Because we learn to be graceful. We learn to like who in my life is good? How am I going to shift this around and make this good? Am I graceful? Do I live in a place of grace? I had to be reminded about that. I did. Thank you so much. You know who you are. You sent me something to remind me of being graceful during this time. We already learned that lesson. Now camouflage, pull in, get ready to transmute, get ready for the rebirth of America, the rebirth of who you are. If you're in another country, the rebirth of your community. Who are you connecting with? We're out of here. We're going to rebirth this into something else, into something new. What's working for us is confrontation. What's working against us is our inner knowing. Okay. So what's working for us is we've had enough. Ready to confront the deal. Like, this doesn't really feel right. I have to transfer myself and rebirth myself. And everything that's being offered to me is kind of crap. Getting in the way of transferring this energy into something positive and away from control structures, getting away from things that control who you are and where your life is going to go. And what's going for us is we're willing to confront it. It's like enough is enough. Enough is enough. Get in your groups. Get in your groups ready to transfer what you need to do. Transmute this information. Transmute your perspective into something else. Whatever you thought your life was going to be, and this I'm going to retire, or my kids are going to go to this school, and then I have their college all planned out and everything. Is that working out? Is this going to be the way it's going to be? It's not. It's not. Pay attention. Be ready to confront it. Confront it. These people don't mean any good for you. Thank goodness. I mean, we felt like I'm okay. I can move forward. I'm grateful for the people, places, and things that I can access. I'm going to transmute this information. I'm going to change my perspective. I'm going to grind that coal down to a diamond. I'm going to face my dark self and all my fears, and a lot of fear cards have come up in these readings too. I'm going to do this. I'm going to confront it because a rebirth is happening. And I don't want to breach birth. I don't want to come in upside down and struggle and possibly die in the birth canal. Open up. Open up. Let it happen. Okay? Who told you that life was supposed to be this way anyway? Generations before you said this is the way life is going to be. And this is working against us. This inner knowing, this inner wisdom. The salmon will go upstream only when it knows it feels good there and I'm going to make my babies, make my home. This is the direction to me transmuting, to me having my eggs. And I'm going to swim up the stream. I'm going to get a groove and I'm going to do that. And this is working against us. I think our inner knowing, somehow we're going against it. We're going against the tide, the stream, whatever, like it feels good to go in a direction. Somehow we're guilt tripped. We're guilt tripped, Prayer in abundance is like for what fits for you, not prayer in abundance about false stuff being offered to you. This is not for you to be like, oh, well, thank God all this fake stuff came to me. I'm not going to get anything out of this. This Scorpionic card's like, you better be ready to transfer any phony information and get it to a place of rebirth. Rebirth yourself. And this is going against us like I said, they will swim upstream. They will do only during certain times where it makes sense to do so. And they know, like, this is where it feels good. I'm going to have my babies. I'm going to go to where it feels good. and they get in a groove in that water. If you've ever watched a salmon, they get kind of they don't struggle upstream. They kind of get in a groove with the water and they kind of flow. They just flow up the stream and then go have sex and their babies. Okay. So if you're thinking you got to struggle to do this, no, get into the flow. Get into the flow of what you're being shown, because you have to transfer that energy and get ready for your rebirth. Transformative. This is powerful. Going to transform anything that's not working for you. Now, I have to say that, like, for most people, this current state of being is not working for them. It's not what they had in mind for themselves. No one felt like that this was a good idea. Yet this is the circumstances that we've been given. And be grateful. I mean, if you're listening to this, you're not on the street. You're okay, right? So, prayer and abundance. And that the earth is abundant and the universe is abundant and it wants to give you everything you ever asked for. But get your shit together, right? Because you're being asked to go deep into yourself, deep into who we are, and sift through like, this doesn't work for me, this does. This I can transform into something beautiful. This I cannot. And it's got to go, right? I mean, you think a snake like travels through and says, oh, well, I guess I'll put up with your crap. You know what I mean? They don't. Rattlesnakes, and it's springtime here where I live, and you come across a snake and you are intrusive, they're going to let you know, okay? So anything that's intrusive, doesn't fit for you, I mean, come out swinging, because this is really for you to transform yourself. We're trying to touch this future. It has not unfolded yet into a rebirth, the bat, rebirth, a whole new identity, a whole new you. A whole new how you operate in the world. Are you prepared? Are you prepared? Going to be plenty of confrontation, but I think you're ready now. I mean, with all this kind of anger and deep, dark, gross stuff that, I mean, you cannot help but see it. You are ready to rebirth it. You are ready to confront it. And the only thing that's really working against you is going against your knowing. Going against what you know. That deep wisdom, like, this is the right way for me. I feel good this way. And the whole world's telling you, well, that's no way to go. You're not going to make any money that way. You're not going to survive that way. Really? Let's see about that. Let's see about that, because I learned how to be graceful. I learned my grace, okay? I learned how to still be compassionate. I learned to have trust to go into that dark void and come out the other end. I know how to camouflage myself. I know how to, like, surgical strikes is what I call them. Strike, strike. I got to go to the bank. Strike, strike. I have to get qualified. Strike, strike. I got to get my groceries. And then I'm out. You don't see me. You don't see me unless I need specific things out of this situation. If not, I'm camouflaged. And also, I pay good attention to what's being camouflaged from me. The other thing about this card is secret, dirty, right? That you're like, hey, don't keep that camouflage from me. I need to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on so I can confront the situation. And this is working for us. Enough is enough. We're ready. Confront it. Change things. Transmute. Transmute this energy that's coming in. Change how you feel about it. Change your past. Like, oh, this is the only way that things work. Is it? Is it? There's all kinds of possibilities. And I don't think the way we were taught was the only one. That was a narrative given to you to kind of trap you in, which is why now you will need to hide what you're doing so you can rebirth the situation into something completely different. You grew up a certain way, you thought it was a certain way, and now completely different. Completely different. You're going to rebirth something that you may not even recognize it, but it is amazing. Don't lie to yourself now. Don't lie to yourself. It is amazing. Have the courage to do it. Keep your grace. You had your grace. The universe saw you. You stayed graceful. You stayed patient. You stayed kind. It's time. It's time to transmute this. Get the payoff. Go with your inner knowing. This is working against you. Like, I'm not going to go with the inner knowing of my soul because so much is being told to me that's against that. That'll be on you later. We'll see who can operate out of the 3D matrix and who can create and rebirth the new life that they want and with the groups that they want and the people that come in that they want. Okay? Don't know how to tell you how to do this work any differently except that definitely stay grateful. Stay grateful that you're even able to do this work at all. You're not under a bridge somewhere. You're not starving. You didn't get funneled into that group. Be careful of the groups that are funneling you into camouflaged, not good stuff, right? You stay camouflaged. Like a job wants you to do a certain thing that you don't want to have to do. Stay hidden. Stay hidden. Maybe they'll pass you by. Practice being invisible in those situations. If you're stuck in a situation, stay invisible. Maybe they'll pass over you. You know what I mean? Like, did you get your blah, blah, blah to stay working here? Maybe they just don't even see you. Maybe it went down in the paperwork that you did it, but you didn't do it. See what I mean? Like, stay invisible because you have to transfer out of this. This is like hell. We are not in the way we were used to living, but we have not reached the new way of living. This is where we get stuck in the birth canal, okay? Are we there yet? Are we born? Have we figured it out? I don't know. That baby has not been born yet. And any of you have given birth, you know, if that baby's not facing down, it's going to be problems. Something didn't happen that should have happened, and it's going to be a struggle, and you don't want to die in the birth canal. I'm telling you, go with your inner knowing. This is working against us. People have been trained to go against your inner knowing, right? Go against it. Go into something that's false, that's phony. It's not of God. It's not of God, right? The fish, Christianity. Think about that, okay? Inner knowing, wisdom. I hope this helps you. We have some time to relax a little bit and get in the scheme and get in the flow. And I suggest you get in the flow. Be grateful that you're in a place to even participate in this flow. You're in a safe place. The universe has got your back. time to transmute that energy. Get rid of this. We are so good at like taking in that negative and making it into something positive. We are getting tired though. I do agree. You may have to stay hidden and watch what is hidden or camouflaged from you. Take the conflict. Take the confrontation. I mean, enough is enough. Even the most mild person is like, I have had enough. And this is working for us. Collectively, we have had enough. Pair up with those people that have had enough with you. And let's transform that energy from the snake into a rebirth of who we are, how we're going to operate. I would say a new nation, but I'm saying a new world, a new humanity, okay? So do the work, guys. This is actually a calmer time to get this work done. It moves very fast. So if you don't get the work done during a certain cycle, that cycle ends. And then it'll be more about, oh, dealing with the confrontation. Oh, we did not use our inner knowing. We did not use our soul's guidance to get to a place. The salmon uses its soul's guidance upstream to have babies. And they thrive for thousands of years. Explain that one, okay? You can do that too. Beware, confrontation is coming. Rebirth is coming. This is powerful stuff. I don't even know how to say enough about it. Write to me. I'd love to answer any questions that you have. I'm in this with you too. I mean, I pull the cards and that is what we get. Let me see. I have an angel card. And let's pull something here that maybe this will clarify us a little bit. Love, 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 love. The angel of strength. A great strength in our lives when we recognize the security and happiness of our soul's qualities. Our soul's qualities. And our abundance this way. Our strength lies in allowing these qualities to flow through us and bringing the ability to go ahead with deep inner security, okay? This was working against us. I say we need to move this where it becomes working for us. It shows up differently in the deck. This is up to your collective energy to work towards this, okay? Our inner security, so much. This card has a lot to do with this card, okay? Pisces energy, those insecurities, even though they have such an inner wisdom and everything they get bowled over by such nonsense, 3D nonsense. And we are transferring that energy, transmuting that energy. And here comes the rebirth. Here comes the rebirth. Get on board. Deal with the conflict. Deal with the conflict. Toughen up. Toughen up a little bit. And then don't forget, keep your grace. I mean, it's a tall order. Go with dealing with conflict, your boundaries, what you need to do, and keep your grace at the same time. Yeah, they never ask for little off of us, and I think it's because they know we are capable. We're amazing. Step up. It's time to be amazing. The universe is watching, and I'm watching too. For all of us, I love you. Write to me if I can help you with any of this. I adore you, and we're all in this together. I'm doing this too. So I will see you next week. Love you.